Here we are in lesson 1.c, the basic structure of a Java program. We're going to learn the various syntax elements that make up a Java program so you can get started writing your own. We'll start out with some theory here, and then in the next video you'll get some practice actually writing code using the Eclipse program. So here we go. Java code is contained within classes, so a class is the basic building block of Java. A class is identified with the class keyword. So down here you see the keyword class on a statement means I've created a class. Well, let's go back up to that page. All code within the class appears within a pair of braces, these symbols right here. Those are also sometimes called curly braces to distinguish them from square brackets and the round parentheses. A curly brace starts the code in a class, and a curly brace ends the code in the class. Whatever happens in between here and here is part of the class. This statement here, public class, then the name of the class, says I'm creating a new class, Java. Give me something with this name, initial concepts. The name has to start with a letter, and within it can be letters, numbers, and most special characters like underscores and dollar signs and so on. The convention in Java, you don't have to follow it, but I'd recommend you do, is that all classes start with a capital letter, and within it you then use lowercase and uppercase in order to make it readable. We'll start with either the word public or private. A public class is one that can be seen by other classes or by the operating system so that you can execute it. We're going to make all of our classes public for the time being. And then whatever is in between these braces makes up the code of the class. So let's see what we can do there. The general statement syntax in Java: multiple line constructions are enclosed in braces. Individual statements are terminated with a semicolon. That's the little dot with the comma under it. Comments are read by humans but completely ignored by Java. So if you want to put notes to yourself or to the reader of your code in there, you can do it in two ways. Everything from a double slash to the end of the line is ignored by Java, so you can write in what you were thinking at the time. Or everything between slash star and star slash. So you can have that be part of a line, extend over many lines. White space, such as blanks, tabs, and new line characters, is ignored by Java except when it's part of a quoted string. Now, within a class, you have something called methods. Individual sets of Java instructions are organized into named groups, which are called methods. Each Java program has to have one main method that's defined with the following syntax: public, static, void, main, parenthesis, string, args, square brackets, close the parentheses, and then the curly braces to show what the content of the main class is. We've thrown just about everything at you in that one statement, and we're going to have to type that one in exactly that way to have a main method. This one has the name main. This other stuff, public, static, void, what's in the parentheses, we'll learn as the weeks go on. For now, you need to remember this, and we'll do some examples in Eclipse. Other methods could be defined within a class with a similar syntax to this. Public, static, void, print stuff. This gives me a method called print stuff. You could call a method by its name, which causes the statements to get executed. If somewhere else in my Java code I have print stuff and a semicolon, that says go find the method called print stuff, and whatever it tells you to do, do it. The one called main is special. Nobody calls it. It automatically runs when you start your program, which is why we need to have one of those. A variable is a named piece of data in Java. We declare variables with the type of the variable, such as string. Notice it's got a capital S, followed by the name of the variable. So if I say string S semicolon, that says Java, give me a variable, a piece of storage that I'm going to refer to by the name little s. What's going to be in there? Something that has the properties of a string. We assign a value to a variable with an equal sign. Little s equals quote wow quote semicolon means take the string WOW and put it wherever you decided little s was going to be. Or we can combine these two statements, the declaration and the assignment, into one statement. String s equals wow. Java, give me a variable that I'm going to call s. It's going to be a type string, so that's the properties of it whenever I use it. And by the way, start out with the variable having a value WOW. The scope of the variable, meaning where you can use the letter S and have Java know what it contains, is whatever the enclosing set of braces is. So that's it for our initial whirlwind tour. Start up the next video after you've had a chance to absorb this, and we'll put these to the test by writing some code in Java.